this video, I'm going to show you what a Smart CRM is via kvCORE. My name is Tharmila Rajasingam, licensed realtor with eXp Realty brokerage based in Toronto, and our channel is all about Toronto real estate investing, wealth mindset, and marketing. And if you have any questions throughout this video while you're watching, please leave your comments in the description below and in the comment section below. And in the description below, you'll see a link to my calendar so you can book a one-on-one with me where you can learn a little bit about some of the things that I provide for my team within eXp Realty, and to join our team and to partner with me and to get access to top social media course and lead gen tools, as well as help scale your business and to dominate your market. Please get in touch with me, and I'm happy to show you all the access to all the tools that you'll have available as well. So let's get started. I'm going to make my image a little bit smaller so that you can see more of what I'm about to show you. So this is the back end of kvCORE. kvCORE, it is a 3-in-1 lead generation CRM web IDX tool that we have available through eXp Realty brokerage. And this is a robust tool, and this is really the nucleus to a lot of the things that I do, and is helping me scale my business. And it is smart business, and you can run smart campaigns through here, and this really is your business on autopilot. And in particularly today's video, I'm going to show you what a smart CRM looks like. And let's take a step back for a second. So what is a CRM? CRM is a customer relation management. It really is a database, and it's a data analysis system that a lot of brands and companies use in order to interact with their customers and to do it on a large scale as well. And this helps you understand your customers, their behaviors, and to really streamline your products in ways to attract them and to keep tabs on your interactions with your clients and customers. And this is why it's super important to have a tool that is robust enough, that is giving you tons of information and value. Today, I created a profile for me, and so that I'm not sharing other personal information with you of other people that are in my database. So when you click on it within kvCORE, this is the back end of kvCORE, and you'll notice that it has a number of different tools. You're able to, right at the left-hand corner on the top, it gives you the information, usually first and last name. I just put my first name to show you. You can categorize your lead according to what status there are. And of course, there's a particular journey in how a client becomes a client. So they become a new lead, and then they respond to your drip campaign or some sort of an interaction, and they become an active lead. And then you're going to nurture and convert them into a client, and then eventually you'll put them on contract and you'll close that deal. So that's exactly the status that you want to, and it's super important that you have tabs of this because it helps you with identifying your conversion rate and understanding your business analytics at an overarching level. So for now, I'll just leave myself as a client just to give you an idea about what that is. It's going to show you the email and the phone number that you have inside kvCORE for inside your CRM for that lead, and any alerts that you have going for them or campaigns. And then this part is super important, and I'm going to be making a video on this, so keep an eye out for this, where it helps you understand why it's important to categorize your leads via hashtags, and gives you a little summary of what this lead has been doing, and giving you a little bit of a summary as to the type of properties they're looking at, what kind of properties, so that you are able to add search alerts or to tailor your search and communications according to that summary. And then I'm not going to click on this, but when you click on more details, it'll give you a list of all the other content that you can add in there, whether it's lender information, the address, such as in the more details, which is important to fill that in as you get to know this lead as well. And right at the top here, you'll see a timeline, which is right here. It'll give you all of your communication that you have with this lead, all the touch points, which is super important, and what that communication is, whether it's an email that you send out to them, whether it's a text message or call. And speaking of text message and call, what I love about kvCORE is you can have all of this communication and touch points directly through kvCORE into your CRM, and it's tracked, and which is the most important, because let's say you're looking into building and scaling your business, and by the time you're talking to your 20th client, you might not know who your second or third client was, what their priorities are, and what kind of touch points you had with them, and what kind of a nurturing or follow-up you've had in place for them. So it's super important that you're monitoring this. So let's talk about calling. So when you click on new call, it automatically rings on your phone, kvCORE, and then once you pick up, it calls your lead and then it tracked here that you've given them a call. And let's say, and this is a paid feature that you can do, is a voicemail drop. I always like to leave a voicemail anyway that you're calling, and that's also another, it's all really connected to a larger strategy of how you want to do these kind of touch points of communication. But going back to the CRM and how it's laid out, so you can have those communication directly through the CRM. And another feature I wanted to show you that I love is this more action. And obviously, for those of you that are part of EXP, you already know that, and for those who are looking to join EXP, you know that we have a really interesting business model that we're able to, it's an agent-centric business model where you're able to grow your team, not like a traditional team within brokerage. You can have a team, sorry, that's my son again, for a bit of background noises, guys. But, it's really important to, you have the ability to build your team and your revenue share organization. This is a function that I use, and people on my team know this, especially the folks and agents that are located in Ontario. I'm able to share some of my leads and contacts and clients directly with them. I've shared some of the contacts with them, in particularly clients that I'm still working them with and co-partnering and co-listing with them. And then there's leads that I've fully transferred onto some of my team members' database as well. And this is a number of different reasons why you would want to do that, and it's to help grow your team. But also maybe this is something where you find that you've had all these touch points with this customer and they may be better suited for someone in that particular area, and it also helps you in a number of different ways to keep tabs on this relationship as well. And I love that you can do that directly through your kvCORE CRM. And you're able to do a number of different things, whether you want to archive this lead or delete this lead, especially if someone has unsubscribed or don't want to be part of your database as well. You want to be able to respect that, and you can remove them from your database through here. And the number of obviously different touch points you can have through communication, which is lovely. So it gives you a number of different ways you can communicate with them. And I also wanted to show you that a function that you can add here, and I love doing this, and you'll notice here there's a note that I pinned right at the top. I always, in every time I have this open while I'm calling or communicating with a potential lead and a client, I have this open making notes about the type of property, what kind of schools that their kids go to. Are they in elementary school, high school, what kind of neighborhood, any kind of specialty or particularity that you're giving you about kind of their profile information about the type of property they're looking for, or even property that they're looking to list. It is super important that you're making all of these notes for them, because you don't want to have it in different places like paper, because let's say you're on the road and you want to recall this information, you have it directly into your CRM so that you can pull it up on your kvCORE app directly on your mobile phone, which is super awesome. And then I like to pin this right at the top because it's kind of like my notepad, and you can have different notes depending on your leads. So I love writing this, put in some information right at the top, and then you can save it at the top so you know exactly where you left off. And let's say you spoke to a lead or client and they were at a phase where they're being pre-approved for financing, and you want to touch base with them in, let's say, 2-3 weeks time. You can put that note here, last communication with them is they wanted to connect back with their lender, and they'll get back to you, and you're following up in 2 weeks, so you know exactly where you left off. So that's why it is super important. This database really is a nucleus to your business and helping you elevate your business to the next level and to scale you, so that you don't have different communications sitting in different places. You don't have tons of different Excel sheets. That's what this tool is really for. And I hope that I was able to give you really an overview of a back end of what a Smart CRM is and why the CRM is super integrated and smart. And if you have any questions, again, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. And if you found this video insightful and helpful, please leave a comment as well, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't for more kvCORE tutorials to come in the future. And if you want to talk about partnership and to see the access to some of the tools that I have available through my group, as well as social media course, lead gen tools, and some of the ways that I'm helping build my business and my team, feel free to book a one-on-one with me in the description below. I have a link directly to my calendar. My name is Tharmila Rajasingam. I'm a licensed realtor with eXp Realty Brokerage. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you next time.